Hi Leo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of August 14th through the 20th. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. So if you happen to have a birthday this week, happy birthday Leo. For this reading, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck along with the Magical Messages from the Fairies, Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, wow, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Very nice. So this is a very blessed, fortunate energy, but it does represent change. So it is a 10, so for some of you a cycle could definitely be completing. You have a couple of 10s here in this spread. Let's see here. For some of you, you might be taking a risk. You have some risky energy here, definitely in this spread, not in a bad way. You know, sometimes in life we need to take a risk. So I see opportunities coming in for some of you, and it could definitely be a little bit of a risk, but something that pays off, that, yeah, something that's very positive for you. And sometimes for me with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, the universe presents an opportunity to us, and it's really up to us whether or not we want to spin that wheel and take a chance. And if you do, it will be very rewarding for you. So I feel like some of you have this opportunity that's coming in, and it's really on you whether or not you want to walk down that new path and take this leap of faith or this risk. But this is, you know, this is beautiful. The overall energy is the Knight of Cups. So it could be a little bit more of an emotional week for you guys this week. For some of you, listen to your intuition definitely this week. The Knight of Cups, though, is most likely for many of you, what I'm getting, it's communication. This is information, news, communication. For some of you, an opportunity that's coming in. Can be an offer of love that's coming in for some of you. You could be getting asked out this week. There could be some Leos that you're getting into a new relationship. For me, oftentimes, though, the Knight of Cups will represent someone that you already know. So this could be an ex that's coming back, or this is an acquaintance, this is a friend, or someone who you already know who they are. Yes, for some of you, it could be someone new that's coming in, but I do feel like for many of you, this is someone that you already know of, that's around you, that is maybe coming forward, asking you out, something like that, or maybe you're asking them out, because with the Knight of Cups, you could be extending your cup to someone, Leo. And then for other Leos, I feel like this is an opportunity, or this is maybe a decision or communication that's coming through, and it's making you very happy here. It's making you very happy. With the Two of Rods, it certainly could be a decision about this new beginning here. We have the Two of Rods with the Fool, which with the Fool, this is you walking down that new path, but it will require that leap of faith. With the Two of Rods, though, this is something you've thought about. This is something you've planned for. So it's not like you're just kind of going into this blindly. For many of you, this is you know, thinking about this quite a bit. With the Two of Wands, this is something that you've planned for. And I think that some of you are now actually taking those plans and those ideas and you're executing them. So this is you moving forward here, down this new path. It's an exciting new beginning for many of you. And it definitely could be a new relationship for some of you, absolutely. For other Leos, you could possibly be moving house with the Ten of Pentacles here. So maybe you're waiting on a decision about a property, or even it could be an inheritance, something like that. With the King of Swords here, this could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra person that is communicating with you. If not a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, this could be an air sign, or this could be your attorney that is communicating with you. If you're a Leo that was waiting on news from your attorney about an inheritance or assets, property matters, things like that, that could be the case for some of you. And the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, this is prosperity, abundance, financial abundance. For me, it represents family, family matters. Can be marriage as well. So for some of you with the King of Swords looking directly at this Ten of Pentacles, this is where your focus is at. This is maybe what you want. This is what you're moving towards. So it could be getting married. You could be getting married or getting into a more serious relationship for some of you, moving house, starting the next chapter of your life. Maybe that's starting a family here, because we see you starting something new here that you've planned for. Yes, it's a little bit of a risk, but I think that you've done your homework, you've planned for this, and this is what you're focused on now, Leo. You're focused on new beginnings. And with the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, and then I also have the Seven of Swords here, this is that risky energy for some of you. For some of you, this is not negative. You know, all cards have their pros and cons. So for some of you, this is a more risky energy, taking a big gamble for some of you. And with the Hierophant, you could be starting your own business, absolutely, or maybe you're leaving a company for a new company. With the Hierophant, this can represent large companies, you know, institutions, things like that. And so for some of you, this gamble, this risk is maybe on the job front. Could be, again, something legal for some of you. With the Hierophant, there could be some Leos that you're signing something this week. Documents, paperwork could be very significant for some of you. Just try not to worry about this. Whatever this is, the Hierophant also, generally speaking, is all about having faith. So with the Seven of Swords, because this is a risk, and then we also have the Nine of Swords here, so this is that mental energy. Some of you are overthinking whatever this is. You're fearing the worst, or you have some nervous energy or anxiety around this. So with the Hierophant really needing to keep the faith, stay positive when it comes to this. I think you're a little nervous, even though you've planned for this. You know, of course, you're still a little nervous for some of you. Make sure you're getting enough rest. With the Nine of Swords, it can come up sometimes when you're definitely lacking in the sleep department. So just take caution with that. Make sure you're getting enough rest. Stay positive. You have a couple of kings here. You have the King of Swords, the King of Rods. Very interesting how they're all looking in this direction, which is towards the Ten of Pentacles, which is maybe exactly what you want. If this is on the relationship front, this could be getting married. This could be that more traditional relationship, absolutely, or starting that family. For some of you, this is your energy, because we have this mental energy here, but then you also are fire as well. So very, very focused, very determined on manifesting this. Absolutely. Rods are all about manifesting, you know, spinning that wheel, taking that chance. But of course, for some of you, this is that mental and more passionate energy here. With you being a fire sign, this is you very passionate, very, very passionate, very creative perhaps when it comes to this matter and manifesting this. Just stay out of your head. With the Seven of Swords, the more negative side of the Seven of Swords can be, you know, some shadiness, someone acting shady, someone just trying to get away with something. It's that sneaky sort of energy. It can be deception. So of course there could be that small group of Leos, very small, that you could be finding out that someone has maybe been lying to you, or maybe you just are suspecting. Because of this energy here, you could just be suspecting this, and it could be from your significant other. You could be suspecting your significant other of something, or, you know, this could also be that legal matter, something involving the government, or something involving maybe the company that you work for. This could be you just suspecting something here and really worrying about it with the Nine of Swords. But you can eliminate this energy. You know, that's why we have readings, so you can see what's coming up for yourself, and you can do something about it. So Let me pull you an additional guidance card, Leo. But overall, you know, I see you manifesting. I see you definitely having some great energy around you this week to work with. All right. Okay, we have be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. So be yourself. And then we also have, wow, this is interesting. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes come true. So maybe some of you need to forgive someone. Could be a water sign, an air sign, or maybe another fire sign. Could also be a Taurus as well. So maybe you need to forgive another person. Maybe you need to simply forgive yourself because you need to be yourself. Yeah, and move forward. Feel empowered, Leo. It's definitely your time of the year. And it's a time for you to manifest. It's a time for you to start those new beginnings, that next chapter for many of you at this time for you. So I hope that you found this reading helpful, Leo. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and I do wish you all a wonderful week. Take care.